Hello. I'm here. Sorry, I'm a little late. Had to make food and stuff. You know how it be. Hi, Auntie and Nevaeh and Babel. Welcome in. You changed your color, Nevaeh. It's like teal now. How is everyone? Oh, I should put up my picture of Ryan Gosling. And I should. So last time I was really excited. I was like, oh, I should be able to get the back done like today or like over the weekend. And then I finished it the next day. So the back panel is completely done. And I was going to post a picture of it. Hold blocks, image, browse. Oh my God, this picture is so big. Apologies. You can see the texture of my carpet. I'm sure that's what you all needed. Oh my God. God, why is this picture so large? I am so sorry. Okay, here we go. Much better. I took a picture with my phone, so it was very tall. The texture of your carpet is not my concern. So here is the actual back of the sweater. I had pinned it to a mat. It doesn't translate very well into this picture. But I had pinned it to a mat to kind of straighten out the edges and stretch it out a little bit so that it would be the correct size. But you can see I've got the two foxes all done. And I've got the color changes because there are some color changes versus the original version. All completed. It's all done. So the next part of it is actually the part that's on the front. I am working on this side right here. Hey, Carbon Chaos. That's my husband. What up? So yeah, this is the back done. And we're going to be working on actually this side of him, the our right, his left side is what we're working on next. So it should go much faster now that I've got the back done because the back was so large. That's why it took so long. This should be much quicker. And going after that, it'll be sleeves. I'm very excited. So, oh shoot, my bee. It's on. It is on. Okay, so we got the little paw prints on the bottom. I did this over the weekend. So part of one of the things I have to figure out is if you look at the sweater, it's got pockets. I can't make them the same way that they do, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna do it. I have a couple ideas. I don't know if I'm gonna sew like an actual fabric pocket in or make like a crochet pocket. I haven't decided yet. Okay, we need to see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We've got quite a few lines that we can still make. Okay. Oh, we gotta turn it the other way. How is everyone else? Kind of a It was a nice weekend for me. For once, we didn't do anything. It was kind of nice. 7 stream streak. Nice. Thank you. We've had so many busy weekends. It was nice to not have a busy weekend. We ended up using it to get some yard work that desperately needed to be done, taken care of. We didn't rake any leaves. We leave them until the spring, so we had to get all of those and put them in bags. And then we mowed the backyard. We wanted to have a fire pit, but then it rained, so that didn't happen. You had 2 tornado warnings? Ooh. We haven't had any tornado warnings yet this season, although it is just April. Weekends are always too short, even when you get holidays. True. Shock works a UK shift, but he lives in the US. So on the weekends, he stays up so that he can spend time with me and with the barnyard. So it feels much shorter. Yeah. But I do believe he gets obviously not today, but next Monday off. So he'll be around a little bit more over the weekend, I think. I need 7-day weekends, true. I want every weekend to be a 7-day weekend. Wouldn't that make life so much better? So it's kind of interesting. I learned about this. My health insurance plan comes with a free PT, physical therapy thing. If you use their AI system. And what it does is it watches how you do the PT and, kind of helps you figure out how to do it correctly and stuff like that. And then it sends it to a physical therapist, and the physical therapist kind of reviews it and sends you a, this is what you should do, or this is, I'm glad to hear this, or blah, 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 whatever. I started that today, so that was interesting. It's one of the few things that I feel like AI is actually really well suited for, because physical therapy is so expensive. Working for a living should be a human rights violation, true. Once upon a time, minimum wage meant minimum amount to be able to live. I have a controversial statement that I was thinking about. I believe that the best Oreos are S'moreos. They are a 10 out of 10. They have a graham cracker cookie, and then they've got the white cream and chocolate cream. 10 out of 10, dude. Highly suggest if you've never had them before. Fun fact, chat, we get less days off per year than medieval peasants. True. They also get paid the equivalent of like twice our wage. Or I'm sorry, the family for Tiny Timmy in the Christmas Story was getting paid twice as much as we were. And they were supposed to be the epitome of poor. I don't remember what it was. Oh, heck, sorry. My earbud came out. There you go. I had commented on, so there's a crochet YouTuber out there. Her name is Michelle Jasic. And she kind of does everything kind of 80s, thrifting, budget yarn, stuff like that. She's super cool. I really like her stuff. Hi, Blue. How are you? We're not playing a game. We're crocheting again today. It's Monday. I'm working on my sweater. Did you see that I finished the back panel? Where's the picture of it? There's the back panel. I'm very proud of it. Did you know that robots can't crochet? That's been true for a while. They have a robot that's attempting to learn how to do it, but it can only do like a weird approximation of crochet that's not quite the same. It was really interesting hearing about it, but I was saying this other crochet creator, Michelle, she's really interesting. I followed her for a long time. She's like the biggest crocheter I know that has made this sweater. And she posted about it, and I put a comment in her video. I said, I'm glad that I saw your video. Gave me some ideas on how I'm gonna do mine. And then I decided that I was going to use the waistcoat stitch, and it's gaining some steam. Some people are talking about it, and we're asking questions, so it was kind of interesting. I might have to do like a video about it. The only problem is that like it's not easy to make a video about something like this as a VTuber, because how am I supposed to take a picture or video of it, of the completed version? Maybe I just talk about it while I put like footage of me making behind it or something. I don't know. I feel like it would be good to talk about what I did and how I feel about it and stuff like that. Photoshop it on. That would be cute. I have an idea of how I would do that. I think I have a toggle, well, not really a toggle, but an in-between toggle that I could possibly set up as a regular toggle, to have no shirt on, and I could put it on top of it or something. Maybe, possibly. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to do that digging right now. This isn't that kind of stream. I'm not going to do it on stream. I keep clothes on during stream, okay? I'm even wearing pants today. Have I been following Prelude? What's Prelude? Is that another, like, K-pop thing? Goals. I was wearing shorts, but I had to shower and I wanted to wear, pants because it got really cold in the house. Because it storms. It's cold, but I'm wearing shorts. I couldn't do it. I was so cold. I was shivering. I suspect we're caught up in the same storms. We have no storms right now. It's cloudy, but it's not even raining. I just realized it's American pants. Don't worry, I'm wearing British pants every time I stream. Don't worry, I'll at least do that. The three girls that didn't get into Cat's Eye started their own group called Prelude. Are they doing kind of their own thing, or are they still sponsored by another company? Because from what I understand, like, Cat's Eye is kind of struggling right now because they're not really making things to the strengths of the girls that they decided to pick. They're also under the same group. Oof. So in other words, it's just going to be more of the same for them. That kind of sucks. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking for the pocket band. How do I don't want to do this? I can do like backstitch only to create the same kind of texture as this sweater, maybe? Let me look. Let me scroll up at my pattern and look. Oh no, it's like vertical. That would be like front post stitches, which would be kind of difficult with these. I don't know if that's really that doable. How do I do this? How would I do this? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm staring at this picture. You can kind of see it on stream on the pockets, but I don't know how to do them. Do you see that Malin left Cat's Eye? Is it because she doesn't like what's going on, or? Gosh, I'm not sure how to do this. Maybe I just crochet normally up until that point, and then I just put a flap on it or something like that. That might be the best. I think we're gonna ignore making the pocket band separately. Is the plan. She's taking off for mental health. Ooh. Well, I hope she's doing okay. Anything like that, like, it's a thing that happens with VTubers who get really big too. Like, there's always a couple that they get really big or become a big part of a group and they have to take some mental health leave because it's a lot. It can be really difficult, and people are really weird when it comes to like idols and people that they idolize and stuff like that. And I could get that. It would be a lot to deal with that. So it's hard to blame her. Now, I listened to BTS's new album. No, I have not. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really listened to BTS before. Um, I've been listening to almost exclusively Blue October. I bought tickets to go see Blue October, so I'm trying to remember all the music because in like 2016 it was all I listened to, so I just have to remember the music. It's fine. What is Blue October? If you've ever heard the song Hate Me, that's by them, or Into the Ocean. They were both very popular early 2000s. I really enjoy them. They have music ranging from very sweet love songs to his daughter, to religious songs, to breaking into his wife's house, murdering her, her lover, and then himself, and then songs about burying bodies, and then songs about forgiveness. It's pretty great. Sounds like auntie music. Even the murder ones. You know, a friend of ours got partner 2 years ago, and you've seen how I've got her back. It goes for anyone who I watch. I really try to be the positive part of chat, so mental health is easier. Yeah. It's not always about like people coming in and being negative, though. It's like there's a lot of expectations put on you. And I mean, I'm not big enough to have those expectations at all. But those expectations make things really difficult. So just hope maybe if I'm good and someone's day it makes life easier for them. True. I try to be that way generally. Until somebody pisses me off, then I'm on a warpath. Because like today I got pissed off at work and I wanted to crash out. I wanted to ruin her fucking day. I didn't, but I wanted to. It made me so mad. Valid, true. In my work, we have like, at the end of the month, we're not allowed to do anything in our systems. So the next like 3 days, I am bringing my crochet bag. I have everything for this sweater in this bag, and I'm going to be crocheting at work because I literally can't do anything else. I'm very excited. It's going to be great. I actually have like one video training to do, but that's it. I mean, what's that going to take? 15 minutes? But before then, before this lockout period happens, there's normally a mad rush to get everything done. And in the second half of today, because today was the last day, they sent me a bunch of stuff that should have been done 2 weeks ago. And we're panicking about it. And I was like, hey, first off, this is really late. Second off, I already did this. She's like, no, you didn't. I can prove it because of XYZ. And I said, okay, well, first off, your math is wrong. I did do it. Here's my proof. And here's how your math is supposed to work, proving that I did do it. Like, what the fuck? How dare you? How dare you say I didn't do it? What the hell? And of course, while she was talking to me separately about it, she had her boss and the entire team on an email chain trying to like call me out saying I didn't do it after I told them I did do it. And I just responded. I was like, per my last email, I did this. Please go to this page and do the correct one. I was so mad. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's too late to be making these kinds of mistakes. I'm only here for 2 more hours. What the hell? I told my boss so my boss would know, and she's like, I am not surprised. It's dumb. The words of our friend Jeremy, brought to you by Big Dumb. hold on, I'm just putting my crochet in my fancy bowl. I have the bowl, I might as well use the bowl, you know? We'll put this here. I don't know why it is. It's just people saying I didn't do my job when I did do my job makes me so unbelievably angry. And there's like, I don't know, man. I lose my shit. I was so mad. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to count how many we're gonna have total before my first row with other stuff. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 3 more rows before I do the pocket band. So yeah, did any of you guys do anything interesting over the weekend? Work on any interesting projects? Make friends? See friends? Apparently this is the last week to go see Project Hail Mary in theaters. So if you haven't seen it, then you should definitely do that. Looks like I have more stuff to, like keywords to ban. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Oh, here we go. It's been a while since I've had to add a new thing to my auto-blocked phrases. There. Hopefully that will keep it at bay. I had to add a couple. It's dumb. It is so dumb. We're thinking this week there might be some on Thursday, it'll probably be Shock and I playing a game together for stream. That'll be kind of fun. I'm thinking it'll probably be the two of us. I don't think anybody else wants to join in on this game, so that'll be fun. I tried to make it a point to stream 3 times a week. Last week it was 3 times. It may not be on Tuesday this week. It might end up being on Wednesday. We'll just see. But I'm trying to do more streams a week than I have been. Just seems like the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Oh, heck. YouTube's been suggesting all sorts of, like, what do you call it? Clay throwing? What is it called? What is it called? Hold on. Is it clay throwing? It's like pottery where you have the wheel, the pottery wheel. It's been suggesting a ton of videos about pottery, like specifically making the pottery. And I've always thought it super interesting, but gosh, it seems really difficult to get into. I would love to do that for a class and just have one that I'm like, I made this bowl. It'd be cool. I'm pretty sure that those classes are super expensive. Fuck, sorry, goddamn. I spent falling asleep, but have I seen Great British Throwdown? Great British Throwdown. I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't think I've actually watched it. What is it? I'll have to look it up. Just realized I wasn't crocheting on stream. It's like Bake Off, but for pottery. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'd give it a watch. I know they had a was it a crochet or like a weaving version of it and a sewing version of that too. All of that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's Sewing Bee. I remember that one, but I seem to remember there was one that was specifically like fiber arts, but I can't remember what it was called. They all sound super interesting. I watched a clip of one of them and it was really wholesome. I mean, I like to think that most crafters are fairly wholesome, and then I remember things like the swear blanket exist. So I don't think all of us are that wholesome. And then I also remember some of my clips are not that wholesome. It's okay. We'll just... We'll pretend we're all wholesome. Oh God, why can't I stop yawning? It's because I've been so busy today. I cleaned up my office Not like 100% cleaned up, but cleaned up my office, so there's a lot less stuff everywhere. So I was very busy all day, so that's probably why I'm yawning so much. Great British shows are actually all pretty inclusive. Yeah. It was really interesting seeing the people, because there was, in the same like competition, there was like a grandmother, and then like a flaming gay guy, and then like an ex-cop or something, and like a, you know, stereotypical leftist looking person, all in the same competition, and they were all at the same level. I mean, it was really cool. I thought it was really interesting. I really like that it shows like more types of people than a lot of American shows do, because American shows are very much like, these are the only kind of people we want on our show, because these are the only kind of people who are gonna sell, you know, that people are gonna want to watch. Nobody wants to see the, you know, overweight woman with, you know, a mommy story in America. Nobody cares about that. It's just nice to see different stories than just, I worked my ass off to get here, so I'm gonna win. Okay, bud. It's nice that it shows British life, not just the same person. Exactly. Like, I'm thinking of like Hell's Kitchen, where it, like, all of the chefs feel so forgettable to me, because they're all basically carbon copies of each other. I haven't watched it in a really long time. I've seen clips here and there, and you can't even tell one season from the next, because they're all just the same. They're just catty, rude people. I don't know. It's not. After I watch like British stuff, I don't like watching American stuff nearly as much. Like, it's the same thing with we watched Love Actually, and people are like, what is this humor? Like, this is so weird. I'm like, it's British humor. I'm sorry. I find British humor way more interesting than typical American humor. I apologize. Definitely helps that amateurs still have a lot to learn and grow. Exactly. And I like that they treat everything as a learning experience, rather than, I'm already the top of my game, so why am I even here type thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Okay. So this is round 13. Row. I think what I'm gonna do is do the chains on this row. 3, 4, 5. Just realized I'm off this again. Sorry. 6, 7, 8. I was loading up my project bag, and I was so excited. I forgot that I had put a bunch of enamel pins on the side. And I have some really cool ones. I should pull up what they look like, because they're super cool. I should pull it up on Edge because I'm not signed in on Edge. Okay. Window capture. So I don't have this one. I have a version of this, but not this one in particular. Hold on. Do they not exist anymore? This is the guy who did them. But maybe they don't sell them anymore. NASA Gavilan. Yeah, they don't even have the ones that I bought on their shop anymore. Yeah, you remember these? Yeah, I still have them. I have them on my project bag. But it's none of these ones. None of these ones are the ones that I have. I have one of Unit 2, Unit 1, and then Unit, I think that's 13. Just looking down at my bag. It's not any of these ones. They're really cool. And then I have one of Sophie. I don't know who, I don't remember where. I think I got it at a anime convention, so I don't know who made it. I don't know like the shop name, but it's Sophie, and she's got Calcifer. And then I've got the legendary birds from Pokemon. I've got like a rare pin from that one. And I have a D&D pin with a ferret on top of a D20. It's really cool. But I was super excited because I forgot that I had a pin that said dumb bitch juice. Oh man. Let me see if there's a picture of it. Dumb bitch juice pin. This is the exact one that I have. Holy shit, dude. I remember that one too. Dude, I have this pin and I have it on my bag. I completely forgot about it. So when I saw it, I started laughing because I was thinking about buying another one that said dumb bitch juice. Then I would be like, wow, I must be really double fisting the dumb bitch juice. Like, god damn it. God damn it. Fuck. It's a great pin. 10 out of 10. Highly suggest that pin. I cannot wait to have it at work tomorrow. I'm sure I won't get in trouble, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1, 2. Surely not. Yeah. 4, 5. Okay, so I need to decide if I want to do. Let's see, which side looks better? This side looks way better for this stitch than this side does, I think. Or no, this side looks better than this side. So we're gonna do it across this way and then do the opening on the next pass. That's the plan. I don't think anybody's even gonna notice it, to be honest. If they do, I'll be really impressed. They'll probably notice all the Evangelion pins first. I mean, I would. Or the fact that I just have a massive fucking bag. So when I set up this, or when I started working on this front panel, I realized that I didn't follow the instructions correctly. So there's the front of it, kind of like a sewing pattern, has multiple lines where you would like stop crocheting here if XYZ, if this size, or if you're doing this or whatever. And I plan on doing a zipper front on this instead of buttons, because I find buttons annoying as fuck. Also, the original version is a zipper, so I would like to use a zipper. But I realized that I had crocheted the size for the buttons, which is slightly wider than a zipper. And I'm like, you know, it's not that big a deal. It just means there's going to be a little bit of extra room. It's not going to be as tight. I think it's fine. At least I hope. Yeah, happy accident. I mean, we're kind of like right on the edge of the size that I wanted to make anyway. So this just gives me a little bit of extra breathing room. It's also a men's pattern. And if you know anything about men's patterns or clothing, they don't have room for the girls. So this will give me a little bit of space for the girls. At least I hope it gives a little space for the girls. We shall see. Come on, there we go. Oh, it flipped it over. That's obnoxious. I just like brain off and started chaining with the beginning. Didn't even read it. Oh no. Ah well. I love the feeling of this stitch. It's so puffy. It's thick. It's extra thick. It'll make a nice jacket. It'll be nice and warm, which kind of sucks because we're going into summer, but meh. Okay, so we got 5. Let's do 5 first, and then I'll count. 5 and 7, so 12 stitches. Two, 3, 4. Again, with me not having it under the camera. Apologies. Need to get my shit together. Seven. The next enamel pin I want to get, we reference it all the time here when we're in voice chat, but it says we're all dogs in God's hot car. 10 out of 10. I love the pin so much. It's just so funny. Little bleak, sure, but I feel like it matches the vibe. Okay, we're gonna do 18 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's good that we're all dogs in God's hot car. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, this is the stitch we're going into. Make sure this didn't get twisted. We're Gucci. Oh, I still gotta make sure I do this stitch correctly. Otherwise it'll look weird. I'm still not 100% sure how I'm gonna do the pocket, but at the very least I'll have the split. No, that's atrocious. But it's good that we're having pins making awareness true. Nevaeh, were you here when I was telling Chad about my my other pins that I've got? I love enamel pins. If I could, I would collect enamel pins like you don't even know. They're so fun to me. I love how colorful and fun they are. I love I've seen some videos of process, like how people make them, which is actually why I bought one of them I do have. So I have a bunch that are, they're called NASA Evangelion. It's a weird name, but hold on. Oh. This one has a picture of 3 of the 4 that I've got. Open image in new tab. Okay. So this picture has 2 of the 3 I've got. I said 3 of the 4, but I have 2 of the 3 that I have. Hi, Amaroth. How are you? I was just showing off some of the enamel pins I've got. I've got this one. This is test unit 1. And this unit 2 one. Which is kind of cut off. They no longer have them in the store, so I can't pull up like their actual page. But I have a few of these pins that are NASA. They look like NASA mission patches, but they're Evangelions. They're super cool. And then I also have this pin, this exact pin. It's dumb bitch juice. And then I have a let me see if I could find this one. I don't know if this designer still makes pins, but it's got a D20 and a ferret sitting on top of it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I figured I had to have it because it's a ferret, but it's got like a D20 with a ferret sitting on top of it and a bunch of like weapons and stuff because ferrets are kind of hoarders. It's super cute. I really like it. And then I don't have a picture of it, but I have one of Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. There we go. I was just explaining that I love enamel pins. Long day, government doesn't like doing its job. What a shame. Do you work like, not necessarily for the government, but government adjacent then? Because I used to do that. I used to work with government agencies to get like permits and stuff. Might want to switch to arts and crafts. Is it not? What is it on? It's on Phasmo. My thing here says that it's on. Is it fixed? Because my side said that it was on Makers and Crafting. It's fixed now? That's weird. You can't work? Oh, okay. I follow. I follow now. Got it. Oh, I'm sorry you had a long day. Hopefully it's kind of chill now that you're hanging out watching me crochet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check and see if this is the row I thought I was on. And I am. I always second guess myself when it comes to these things. But I feel like it's better to double check than to do it wrong and have to rip it all back. These streams are so chill, I keep nodding off. Well, isn't it late for you? Go to sleep. It's okay. It's like almost 3 a.m., isn't it? Go to bed. Yes and no, they skipped the appointment that was made for today and made me leave a message to reschedule. That's the worst. Dude, I could go on a soapbox about how some government agencies work, and because they piss me off so much. Night, 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 auntie. See you later. We no longer have to worry about eggs anymore, so that'll be nice. That ended today. So one of the local government agencies is like the housing department. Like they're supposed to help you get, what is it, Section 8 housing, I think it is, where it's cheaper housing, government subsidized, stuff like that. But they only do it for X amount of, families, right? And in order to make sure that you get an appointment, you have to call and be one of the first, 1,000 people to call this hotline that's only open one day a year. And then that's just to get an interview to possibly get Section 8 housing. So most people don't even have a chance at getting it. It's ridiculous. That's at least a 5 to 6 year wait list. Yeah, it's crazy. And then on top of that, then you have to find a location that's willing to take Section 8. And there's not a lot of those, and the ones that do are not in great places. It's pretty dumb. The whole situation is ridiculous. It's a lot of red tape just so that someone doesn't end up homeless. Then they wonder why people sleep on the street. Mine is a state-based issue. Yeah, this was specifically to the state that I live in. I believe. I don't think this is city. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I had to look into it. Well, I hope they figure it out. It's the worst when the state drags its feet on something, because it's always on something that needs to be taken care of immediately and not something that can just be brushed off. Normally on a chain like this, I would just crochet over the chain, but I feel like I don't want to do that for this one because I don't know how I'm going to do the pocket, and this is going to look much more even and clean, I think. What's bad is that it's one department that shouldn't do any lollygagging. Oh no. It's always that department. It's always the one department that doesn't need to be waiting. That's waiting. It's even worse when it's like the same like group of people that's in charge of multiple departments because you know that they're just struggling. So like you can't even be mad at the people who work there. You just mad in general. Because when I worked for permitting, you would expect that like commercial vehicles would be separate from like personal vehicles because they are so different. Nah, it's the same people. It's the same fucking people. All right, so this will be our pocket. I think that's big enough for a hand to go in there. It probably won't be a super deep pocket. Hopefully it's big enough at least for a phone. It looks like it should be, though. Okay, so the next thing is I need to gather black yarn. Fun, isn't it? Oh, yes. It is so much fun. Making sure my dog didn't go to the cat litter and start eating some cat poop because he's been doing that lately. Okay, that's about how much I think I will need for a section of red that I am starting on. I keep calling this red, but it's actually orange. I haven't touched a crochet hook myself in at least a decade. So I always talk about how like, oh, I've been crocheting since I was 10 years old. I've been crocheting for 20 years, but there was a long time period where I didn't do any crocheting, like probably 5 years, 6 years. Just for a lot of reasons. But it's like learning a bike, riding a bike. You just immediately remember how to do it, even though it's been years. And crochet is such an in thing right now. Well, crochet and knitting, but it's kind of interesting. Used to do it to spend time with my grandmother. My mom taught me how to do it. So, I would ask for her help on how to do stuff. Of course, now I'm the only one that actually does any crochet. My mom does other stuff now. I think a lot of people actually ended up learning how to crochet and or knit when they were younger. Like, I feel like I hear it a lot where it's like, oh, I learned to do this with my grandmother or mom, for both men and women, which I think is super interesting. It's just kind of nice, though, knowing that a lot of people still do it. Okay, we're gonna go. Flip. Oh, fuck. Drink some water. I also have some fruit snacks. Maybe chewing on something would make me stay awake a little longer. All right, so we're doing 13 stitches here. Then we're gonna have to do some black stitches. 4, 5. It's funny because I never knew my great-grandparents. One of them, well, I think I met one of them once. One of them lived in Texas and one of them lived in California. And I think when the one in Texas passed away, she gave me all of her crochet hooks, and she did like lace knitting or lace crochet. So all of the, like these, I mean, this is a slightly big hook for me, but like I'm used to chunky, like thicker hooks. The ones she gave me are like so thin. Like I don't even know, like I don't have anything even close to how thin they are over here. So I know that I can never use them. Like I just don't have the finger dexterity for it. I'm sure if I just did it, I would eventually get there, but gosh, it's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Oopsie. I was not paying attention. Okay. All right, and then we need 3 black stitches. I can get my shit figured out. Oh my god. Okay. This is a little awkward with the hole in the middle. 1, 2, and 3, and then we're gonna go back to white. The cream. And then it's cream the rest of the way over. Sometimes I regret picking this stitch to make an entire sweater out of because holy cow, does it take so much longer than regular crocheting. If I were just doing regular single crochets, I probably would have been nearly done by now. But no, I wanted it to look more like knitting, so I had to make things harder on myself. Heck. Are you still playing in the league, Amaroth? For PoE? I've logged in a couple times and continued trying to farm because I'm trying to learn more stuff. This league, I try to like learn a new mechanic for every league and how to do it. You had a mage blood, nice. Was it Foulborn or just a regular one? Just a regular mage blood. That's 3, nice. A regular one? Nice. This league, because I'm still learning everything, I decided I would give Kingsmarta a try this time. Taking a break and playing the new D4 expansion. Nice. I think Moo and Kaiko and them are playing that too, aren't they? I've never played Diablo. I know Moo is. Okay. I know there are people in my friend group that are playing, I guess, the Diablo 2, whatever the like player made version or whatever, just had a big expansion too. So I know there's some people in the barnyard that are playing those. Project Diablo 2? Yeah, Project Diablo. It still looks bad. I mean, I would like to play with graphics that are a little bit newer than that. But if he's happy, then you know what? I'm not going to complain. I do not want to yuck someone else's yum. Oh, it looks like, is Moo streaming right now? Yeah, she's playing Diablo 4 right now. That's crazy. She's never on this early. The hell? That's fine. I'll be her calm to her crazy, because I know that she's probably being crazy. Oh, what was the name of the game? You might know a little bit about this game that Shock and I are going to play on Thursday, I think. What is the name of it? It was on sale. Heroes of Hammer Watch 2. Specifically 2. We, Shock and I are going to play that on Thursday, I think. I hate it when it doesn't spin in the bowl like I want it to. It's so annoying. It's designed so that it can freely spin, but sometimes it's just like, no, I don't want to. Heck. I wonder if it has to do with like the glaze that's in it, if it's not perfectly smooth or something. Oh, heck. There we go. Almost dropped that stitch. I was gonna be mad. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna make 2 of these things. This is taking so long. But I want to make 2 so that both Shock and I can have one. And then somebody suggested one of these that isn't like the one in the movie, but it has Rocky on it. Oh my god, it sounds so adorable. I love the idea. Like, as soon as he said it, I was like, I should have thought of that. Make it very similar to this pattern. Just put Rocky on the back. Maybe put, I don't know what else I would put on there. So I would replace the foxes on the back with Rocky. I just don't know what else I would change. Like, I would love to put like the mission patch on there, but that would be a lot. I don't think I could easily crochet that. Holy cutscene? You got a long cutscene in Diablo? Blizzard is so hit and miss with cutscenes. I remember there being really cool ones when I played World of Warcraft. And then I saw some newer ones and I was like, what the hell? So, are they in Diablo 4 and in Diablo 4? Are they good or are they garbage? Good? Good. Okay. I wonder if they just gave up on World of Warcraft. I wonder if that's what happened. I should probably get out a bunch of red yarn too. Make sure that I have like the actual red yarn, not clay yarn, like red for the tongue. It's kind of interesting. I noticed when I was looking at my crochet pattern that I think they made some of the changes in the pattern to reflect the Project Hail Mary version, but not all of them. It's just kind of interesting to see that they didn't do everything different. All right, we need 2 black stitches. Oh, heck. Not again. So bad about this. Two black, 3 white. Is the lore in Diablo any good? I mean, I feel like World of Warcraft was good until Draenor. I mean, Pandaria kind of pushed it, but Draenor made it worse. Very good? Okay. I was worried because, like, I feel like something happened to World of Warcraft, and I don't know what, but it just kind of like turned poor, like poor quality. I always worry that every Blizzard game is going to do that. Of course, you also have everything that happened with Overwatch too. So I mean, I always worry that there's more of that kind of shit happening. I'm glad people are enjoying Diablo 4. I should probably look into Diablo at some point. I feel like diving in and having the only ARPG I've ever played be PoE is kind of fucking crazy. But I also, like, I don't need yet another obsession. I've only really played Diablo 4 for story. Interesting. You compare that to PoE, where people don't play PoE for story at all. Very rarely do you know anybody that knows any of the lore in PoE. You okay, Bruno? You okay? Like, I think there's only the one cutscene in Path of Exile. The one in Act 5 when you find Sin for the first time. I think that's the only cutscene, and I don't really count that a cutscene. That's just an art card. They introduce all their lore and story the same way they introduce everything else. You'll figure it out if you care. Dog's coughing. They added fishing. That would get Kaiko's attention. She loves fishing games. Is it good fishing? I feel like there's good fishing games and then there's garbage, absolute garbage fishing games. Or is it like one of those, you just wait for the exclamation point and you click it? Oh, you're about to find out. Okay. Already making a lot of progress on this. It's great. Of course, this is where it's starting to get a little bit more intense, like color changing wise. So this is where it's going to start slowing down, basically. Had to take stock of what I'm doing. I'm trying to think if there were any fishing games that I actually really liked. I think Palia had one that's okay. Outside of that, I can't think it. click on splash. Ah, so the most boring of boring fishing mini games you can physically have. That's the kind of fishing game that you sit there and zone out. I hate having to do that. I feel like this light kind of washes out the white yarn. I don't know if there's anything I can really do. I plan on getting a new camera so that it's easier to see what I'm doing. I kind of picked the cheapest thing I could get in order to start crocheting on stream. Emerald, did you happen to go see Project Hail Mary? That's what this whole project is based on. I ask everyone this because it's my favorite movie at this point. You white. I don't leave the house unless I need groceries or for a doctor's appointment. That's fair. Hopefully it comes to streaming soon then. As soon as it comes to streaming, you need to see it. You need to watch it. It's super good. I guess I assume that you like sci-fi. Waiting for it to release on a streaming. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's it got delayed because they extended the theatrical release because so many people went to see it and then went to go see it a second time. So they extended the theatrical release, which pushed back all of the streaming dates and when you can get a physical copy. Which I was upset about. I want a physical copy of the movie so bad. I want like a steelbook, fancy collector's edition. Hey Joe, what's up? You playing Overwatch? I enjoyed The Martian too, same author. Yes. So I really liked The Martian. I love Project Hail Mary. The Andy Weir has a third book called Artemis that they have already said they are likely going to make into a movie. If you haven't read Artemis, as a heads up for you, Artemis is probably my least favorite of the Weir books, but that is very difficult to quantify because Project Hail Mary is my favorite book of all time, and The Martian is just super good. It's just very different from his other books. It's not bad, it's just not the same kind of stuff. So if you haven't read Artemis, highly suggest it. Yesem, are you doing how you doing in Overwatch? Are you playing with our rat friend? Or are you playing on your own? You're with him? Nice. I don't know if Jeremy told you, on Mondays I try to stream solo, just as a... I can't always rely on everybody else for stream content type stuff. So. First game was a loss, but we're gonna turn it around. I believe in you guys. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not in chat, not because I hate you, but because I'm trying to be a good streamer. My favorite book series had been ruined by trying to turn it into a movie. Which one was that? I really like one of the book series that I really liked was the Murderbot series, and they turned it into a TV show, and I was really conflicted on if I liked the show or not. Like, I really liked the books, but the show felt, I call it marvelized, where everything feels like it's supposed to be like a clip farmed one-liner, and I hate that so much. I hate it so much. Inheritance Cycle. What's it about? I'm pulling it up right now. I have credits to use on Audible, so. Oh, Aragon. Okay. I haven't read Aragon. I remember when it came out, and people were going nuts for it. I just never had a chance to read it. I think Shock read that. I think he said he really liked it. But I have heard that the movie series is really bad. I never watched the movies, so I don't know. My other favorite series, I don't think could ever be turned into a movie, at least not very easily. And I think it's fine that way. I don't think it needs to be a movie. It's the Broken Earth series by, I think it's N.K. Jemisin. It's very good. But I just don't think it would do well on the screen. I think it would come off as cheesy in a not good way. Highly suggested though. It's very, very well written. It kind of covers a lot of like prejudice, dealing with like horrors in the world and why they are the way they are. It's really good. Our book club just did Six of Crows. I had never heard of it, but it's really good. The Pendragon series? I'll have to look that one up, see if I could get that on my wish list. What's that one? Is that one probably fantasy, right? Is it high fantasy? DJ Macale. Why do I feel like I've read one of these before? I probably haven't, but it looks like it. Like, it looks super familiar. Another About people that can travel between worlds. Ooh, fancy. I'll have to give, I'll get the first one in the series and I'll give that one a shot. There was, another series that I really liked was the Terrier series by, shit. Terrier book series. What was her name? Tamora Pierce. There's another series that came after it. What was it called? Heck, I forget. She wrote a second series in the same world. And I think it was The Immortals is the one I'm thinking of. But I really liked Terrier. It was super good. It was about a girl who joined like the police in like a medieval era. And it's kind of like a detective novel. I don't even like detective novels. I find them kind of boring. But this one was really good. I really enjoyed it. Okay, three black stitches. Yeah, we do a book club with the barnyard. Every month we pick a new book. So we just did The Six of Crows. Last month was Project Hail Mary because of the movie. I don't remember what we did the month before that. There was another book that I suggested, but I can't recall off the top of my head what it was. And then next month, Tyler's gonna pick it, but he hasn't told us what it is. I think I need to tag him. And then the month after that, we're gonna do something in the Metro series, I think it is. It's something that Shock picked. And then we're gonna do Artemis by Andy Weir. We got it planned out. I'd like to get Andrew and his girlfriend into it too, but I think they read very different kinds of books. We all have very different views and what they like. Because I'm very hard sci-fi. I want the science. And then I think a lot of the others really like fantasy. So it's really interesting seeing what everyone suggests. I wish Disney didn't ruin every new IP they acquire. What did they ruin this time? Are you talking about Star Wars? Oh, Artemis Fowl. I didn't know they acquired Artemis Fowl. Is it too kiddish? In a way? Because that's how I assumed that they would fuck it up. Yeah, that sounds about right. Dang. I really dislike it when a movie takes the teeth out of a novel and makes it less thought-provoking or aggressive. The same kind of thing, I believe, happened to Hunger Games. I didn't actually read the Hunger Games, and I didn't watch all the movies either, because I just didn't find them that interesting. But based on what I heard, yeah, it's like this dark future, you know, bad shit still happening, but it was so much worse. And they were like, oh no, we're not going to do that. I just hate it when movies do that. If you're gonna do it, do the whole thing. I mean, you don't have to do the whole book. Obviously, sometimes you have to cut things out, but like, make the same point. I've said it before, like, I don't want everything to be child friendly. Like, it is so exhausting and frustrating that everything has to be child friendly on the internet. And like, I'm not saying that I want to be able to go onto any website. Like, I don't want to go onto YouTube and see like murder videos and stuff like that. Like, that's not what I want. But everything being like taken to the emotional maturity of a child, like, I would like to have serious moments and have serious discourse without, you know, diluting it with jokes or flowery language type stuff. It drives me absolutely bonkers. I hate it so much. No, Leo. My cat wants to say hello. Leo, come here. You want to say hello? You want to come pet? Want some pets? There's my kitty. There's Leo. Oh, he's so soft. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the pets. Okay. Mom's crocheting. Oh, hello. Come here. Good boy. Stay there. No, stay there. I don't want you up here right now, bud. No. I do not want you up here right now, buddy. Maximum Ride by James Patterson. I haven't read anything by James Patterson before. I used to be super, super into reading when I was younger, which means I was really limited to, you know, preteen type novels. So it wasn't until, you know, a couple years ago when I was like, I need to listen to something while I work. So it might as well be audiobooks that I started getting back into books. So there's a lot of newer books or books that are a little bit more adult that I missed out on that I'm trying to catch up on. Like a great example is Time Traveler's Wife. I feel like most people who are into reading have read that book or have watched the movie or know of that book. And I was like, oh, I've never read it. And then I cried. What's up, Supa? We're talking about reading books like a bunch of nerds. How are you? What are you up to? Okay, make sure that I do the next set right. Just got back from the beach in your minivan. That sounds super nice. I've never been to an actual beach before. Being triple landlocked will do that to you. There's a place. Who you calling a nerd? Nerd? I'm calling you a nerd. I'm calling me a nerd. Pretty sure Soup is a nerd. Soup is a computer person. Soup is a nerd. I feel like if you're on my channel, you're probably a nerd. I'm a PC gamer, Chad. Yeah, he's like IT. He works in IT, I should say. Hold on, I gotta fix this. I want to make sure I do this right. I'm a geek, a band geek. You're a band geek. What did you play? Or do you still play? They're a lot larger than you think in real life. I work in beer like a Chad. You work in IT with beer. Three red. Is it a... You work for a local beer company, right? Like you don't work for like Budweiser and stuff like that, right? I know you work specifically with the hops and stuff, but... Okay. I work for a company that supplies roughly 30 to 40% of global hops. Oh, okay. Now that combat ended, did you win? That's all that matters if you won. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you're the kind of player if you lose, you go back and retry right away. Euphonium, tuba, saxophone, trombone, most percussion instruments. Nice. I was a trombone player. I was specifically bass trombone is what I was really good at. I learned clarinet. I fucking hated it. And I also played cello. So I blew boners and fingered wood. I actually went to college for it and then failed out because it was a really heavy workload. Tuba, sax, trombone, and then the drums. Got it. I don't know if that sentence is said any better in reverse. Blowing wood and fingering boners. When I originally auditioned to be on like join band, so at my school they limited how many like slots there were for each instrument. But my class in elementary school was so small that they didn't limit anything except for I think clarinet. And my best friend was playing trumpet and she was the only trumpet player. So I was like, oh, I'll try out to be a trumpet player then. And then my band director, he had me, you know, try the trumpet mouthpiece. And he eventually was like, here, try this one, and handed me a trombone one. And he said, you know what that is? That's a trombone mouthpiece. You know what that means? It means someday you're going to be a good kisser. I was 10. I was fucking 10. Yikes. Yeah, bro, dude. It just means that I have really full lips. My model is nothing like how I am in real life. I have very full lips, to the point that it's actually kind of difficult to play high notes for trombone, which is why I did well in bass trombone. And I killed it as bass trombone. Everyone has like that one orchestra or band that they're really they really enjoy and they do almost exclusively. Mine was jazz band. I got to perform with Deedles. she performed with Count Basie and stuff like that. And she was like, she's blind, so she had no idea who I was, but she was like, that man on the bass trombone, he's killing it. Tell him he's doing great. And my director, he had taken like a good liking to me. He was like, yeah, Rachel. Yeah. It was great. It was amazing. Bass trombone was the best. Still remember how to read music and all the finger and slide positions. Me too. I don't have the chops to do it anymore. I want to practice again. It's just finding time is really difficult. My husband works UK shift, so he's in bed by 6, and or like 6:30, and I get home at 5. So can't really practice during that time. And I know that practice mutes exist, but I hate using a practice mute. Clarinet reed made my buck teeth vibrate, and I hated that. I don't blame you. I didn't like how it felt. Like, everything felt bad. Everything about it felt bad. I didn't enjoy it. Swear I didn't have great depth perception and bopped my lip on the clarinet mouthpiece a few times. Yeah, same. I also really didn't like sitting all the way in front at performances. I hated that. I hated that so much. Lips are way too big to play the trumpet, same. I tried later on. I couldn't even get a note out. It was so painful trying to get anything out. I really liked how euphonium sounded and felt, but the trombone was just my thing. I was very good at it. I had a very lyrical tone. I was very good at legato. That was my, I don't know, that was just like my big strength was legato stuff. I also preferred to play with a gamer back, elbows on the knees, hunched over. Bandman did not like that. No, I don't like that. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? That's not how you sit. 4 years of concert band, 1.5 years of marching band, and 4 years of jazz. Nice. When I played, I did, is that 3, 7, 8 years of band, specifically for trombone, and then 1 year of clarinet, 1 year of cello. Of that, I did 6 years of jazz and 5 years of marching. I loved marching band too. It was so much fun. One of my teachers from elementary school gave me her 2 deceased husband's trombones to play. That's cool though. I got a dead person's trombone too. Mine came from an estate sale from like a friend of mine, her family. I think I paid her $50 for it. It's super cool. I really like that trombone. Just fucking chilling, playing my net. You're all the way in the front. You probably look like a fucking doofus, dude. Haunted instruments. One of them is inscribed and both have been used to play for the Philharmonic. That's so cool though. I don't think mine did anything interesting. My problem is that all I have is tenor trombones, and I would like to own a bass trombone. But they are extremely expensive. Like $3,000 for one instrument. And then I need mouthpieces and stuff like that. And I just, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for me at this point. It would have been worth it in college. Honestly, I should have bought one in college, but I did not. Watch out for oboes, you might find ectoplasm. I was so frustrated because, like in high school, I worked so hard to be a musician and all of that stuff, but I could never afford like a private tutor. So I was at, a loss compared to the people who had that, because I went to a school where there were a lot of people with tutors. By the time like I got to high school and people were, trying out for the big groups and, trying to make it into state and all this kind of stuff, none of my directors took me that seriously. So it kind of killed a lot of my desire to continue. Like I kept pushing for it, but they never seemed to have that much faith in me, which I think definitely killed part of it, which kind of sucks. You never needed a tutor. It wasn't until when I went to college for trombone. It wasn't until that director finally put me on bass trombone that I was able to actually start playing at an incredible level. I mean, when I started playing cello, my orchestra director called me a prodigy because I understood what was going on. Like I went from last seat to I think like second seat in like 3 months. Like music was never the problem. It was just I think I was at a loss because I was playing the wrong instrument. Which really sucks. Once I started playing the right instrument, I mean, I was super good. I made it into all of the top ensembles, and my school was not necessarily known for music, but we had a very stacked music department in college. I don't know. I only imagine what could have happened if I started on bass trombone earlier. It would have been great. But another lifetime. You should check eBay for bass bones. I see one for $400, which sounds a lot better than $3K. I should take a look. I don't think Shock would be very happy if I said, hey, I spent $400 on a bass trombone because I spent $500 on a Switch 2 for my birthday. And we're trying to save for our anniversary trip in a few years. So one of these things is much more important in my eyes. Those definitely have ectoplasm and pony glue in it. Man, just the repairs on those, I cannot imagine how expensive they probably are. Holy shit, could you imagine how expensive it is to repair those? Oh. Hopefully Switch 2 gets more playtime than a bass bone. I can promise you it has. I've played so much frickin' Pocopia. And Costco had Pokemon Z to A for $30, so I bought that too. So I have 2 Switch 2 games, don't you worry. It'll get lots of playtime. If Costco keeps having good sales like that on Switch 2 games, I might have more than just a couple by the end of the Switch 2 life cycle. I remember when we took my my current favorite instrument. It's sitting, I can see it from where I'm sitting, but this trombone, we took it to go get it repaired, and they had to, on the spit valve, the cork that they put in there was somebody's like clarinet cork. So they had to like take it out and completely replace it. It's like, oh geez, what the hell? Who does that? Hey Bubber, what you doing? No, I keep planning to play Switch 2 on stream. I just haven't done it. No, I played Pacopia on stream. Never mind, I'm crazy. This section is going to look so bad on the back. They always do, where there's a bunch of color changes. Two black ones. I was so excited when I went to college. My very first concert, I got to play my favorite piece of music ever written. I was so excited. When I saw that we got to play it, I was like almost in tears. I was like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. This is so cool. You're dying, don't die. I remember when we were rehearsing that piece. So I have synesthesia, which I think is part of why I did so well in music. It helped me refine my tone very, very, very well. We were playing this piece, and my director said, what do you guys think this part of the music is supposed to be? And I was able to just like immediately, I was like, it's this. It's falling leaves off of a tree. It's supposed to be red and warm. And I remember my director looking at me like, what the fuck? She's a freshman? What the fuck? It was great. I passively summon fiery, explosive, demonic testicles with legs. What the? Synesthesia is fun depending on which senses are blurred. It's really interesting. I've talked to other people with synesthesia. I have possibly the most common and like least uh, problematic, I'll call it, version, where it's sound and sight. So I hear sounds and I see like colors and textures. Um, Depending on the sounds, like sometimes I can like feel textures too. Um, I talked to someone who it was sound and texture. And he and I talked about it for a while. He said he was a percussionist, and it was really difficult to play some songs because they would be physically painful to play. And he and I were talking about it because there was a song that I played in high school called A Light Unto the Darkness. And like this piece is super interesting. It was written as a like day to day, this is what happened during the Oklahoma City bombing. Really interesting piece. Highly suggest checking it out if you're a music buff. But like I don't want to call it classical, like new classical, modern classical. But they he and I were talking about it, and he said he had to turn it off because it was like he could feel it on his arms, where like he felt like his arms were being stabbed. It was really interesting. And then I of course, when I was talking to him about it, I said, I apologized. I was like, I didn't mean to like cause pain. He said, no, it's really interesting. And it wasn't until high school that I realized that this wasn't something that was normal. I thought that was just how things were. It wasn't until I learned about it that that's what it was. So it's kind of fun. You have a band piece I might like? Okay. You have a slight blurring of sound and vision. Yeah. Very common one, in my opinion. I remember when the Warcraft movie came out, I thoroughly enjoyed the music in that one. I wanted to paint what I saw in one of the pieces of music, but I have no painting skills. Just because it was so fascinating, like, color-wise. The only reason I like found out about synesthesia is we played a song like my freshman year or something in high school. It was called Blue and Green, I think, or Green and Blue. It was a music piece written based off of a painting that was based off of someone's synesthesia for something specific. I don't remember what it is. Very weird. Very weird. I don't remember the piece at all, but I explained to my director, like, I really enjoyed this other piece because it's really pretty. I see really pretty colors in that one. And he said, well, you're going to really like this other one because this one is based off of a painting, so you should see those colors. So, do I have a specific channel for recommendations? Let me check. Yes, under media, there is check out this song. The piece that I got to play in college that I was so happy to hear or to be able to play was October by Eric Whitaker. Vesuvius. I'll watch that. I don't want to get copyright struck, but I will watch it after stream. It's a song you played your freshman year at a competition in New York City. That sounds cool. I I miss playing music a lot. It was a lot of fun. Just meet a lot of different people doing it too. I tried to join, there's like a community band nearby, which with a bunch of like retirees and, you know, just people looking for a casual band to join. And I joined them. I played one concert with them, and they said that they posted the video of the concert, and we sounded worse than a middle school band. And I was like, oh my God. I was embarrassed, and I never went back. I felt really bad because they were super nice. Oh boy. Too red. I think some of these stitches are a little tight, so I need to loosen up a little bit. A white. The high school I went to had a deal with the local amusement park to let the band kids run the concessions for company events. Oh, that's cool. We had all sorts of events that we did. We actually hosted the drum corps at my high school. Every time you did concessions, you would be working on the New York trip price. Oh, okay. So you would it would count towards being able to go, like taking money off of it. That's good. That makes sense. They did not do that for us. I wish they did. It was so expensive when we went to the Alamo Bowl and marched in the Alamo Bowl. We didn't do concert band competitions. We only did marching band ones. I wish we did concert band ones. Like, marching band is cool and flashy and all that, but I was there for concert. This is the last time I was able to quote unquote work. Oof. It sounds like that was a while back. Concessions is hard too. Like, it is exhausting to do that. I did concessions a couple times for the band. We were hired to do it for one of the local community college graduations. For some fucking reason, they were selling concessions at that. Could you imagine going to a graduation and buying popcorn? Yeah, 08, 09 is when the genetic bomb hit you. Oh. That was my freshman year in high school. You were at Carney's a couple times? I never worked at like a fair. That was my sophomore year, so we're not that far apart. My freshman year is when I got swine flu, and my immune system never recovered. It's funny because in the barnyard chat, I went to school with our rat friend Jeremy. We went to high school together, and he's 2 years above me. So you're right between Jeremy and I. He was also a trombone player. Remember the BS in 2020 that almost killed me for the wrong reason? Was it COVID, or was it the stress from possibly getting COVID? Because I got really sick from the possibility of getting it, to the point that they were able to find my heart condition. Neither? Man, I was working at a drug alcohol treatment center at the time. It was wild. Oh man, I bet. We found out we're allergic to the vaccine. Oh my God. What a terrible way to find that out. Was it like, I don't think they were made in eggs. Was it a specific part of the vaccine? That's fascinating. Allergies are so interesting to me. I'm sure there were a lot of people. Ask me how I know I'm allergic to morphine. Oh my God. That's rough. Damn, dude. I was given morphine once. I don't ever want to have morphine ever again. I almost immediately threw up. That was an unpleasant experience. I will never, ever, ever forget it. Yeah. Did you like, I guess I don't know how that kind of reaction would happen, or like what would happen? I mean, obviously, like this kind of thing I'm sure could be like super triggering. You don't have to tell anything about it if you're not comfortable talking about it, but I just think it's really interesting. We're in pain from around 10 or 11. Ambulance was called. They were there midnight on the dot. So like 2 hours? I remember when they gave it to me, I thought I had appendicitis. Like I had all the classic symptoms of appendicitis, but it turned out it was just like an extreme urinary tract infection. Like it was just so bad. They gave me morphine and I immediately got extremely dizzy, and they had to give me medications to help me from like vomiting, because I immediately started vomiting. And I was already dehydrated because I had been in the emergency room for like 6 hours. It was awful. Midnight on the dot. On your birthday? Damn, dude. The worst. They got their lines in and started water drip and a morphine drip. They didn't give me a drip. They just immediately just like shot it into my fucking veins. Maybe that was the problem. They walked out before morphine had made it? That seems like something you shouldn't do. Face was blood red, throat swollen. Oh, jeez. No, we need to do 2 black stitches. Went into anaphylaxis. Oh, Jesus. Still fairly young at that point. Yeah. Probably something that you hadn't been given before. I mean, obviously, if you hadn't had a reaction, you'd... One, 2. Hey, Napoleon. It's going really well. I actually got the back panel completely finished. Let me get the picture up for you. I'm working on the side panel right now. There's the back panel. It's a little stretched out. It doesn't translate well, but I'm very proud of it. Came out super nice, in my opinion. So we're on to the side panels now. Shitty part is you won't know you're allergic to ER drugs until you're in the ER getting drugged. Yeah, for real. Whenever they're like, are you allergic to any medications? I'm like, I don't know. None so far. Okay, so 5. What are you up to, Napoleon? Are you getting ready for stream 2? Just started, nothing big right now. Ah, got it. I need to get some more red yarn. I'm not about to travel this all the way across. Never had morphine. It was always Demerol or the other one. They said it'd make you feel high. I didn't know they meant in the clouds and away. Oh no. High with the angels. This episode of Care is my debut bitch, and I don't know what I'm allergic to. Oh, jeez. Man, I'm always super scared when they give me something I've never had before. Dilaudid, thank you. I've heard it before, but I just could not put the two together for some reason. I've seen supernatural angels or dicks. I know there was, after that urinary tract infection, they put me on a really, really strong antibiotic, and I have it in my file to never give that to me again because it made me so sick. Like, the week that I had to take it, they also had to give me anti-nausea meds because I was vomiting. I would take that medication, and then in like an hour or so, I would be vomiting everything. I was so weak because I couldn't keep anything down. It was the worst experience I've ever had. 0 out of 10. Like, absolutely would not suggest it. I have it in my file. Don't ever give me that shit again. Dilaudid is an ER-only drug, fast release and easy to get addicted to. Long-term care almost never uses it unless you have an issue like morphine allergies. Makes sense. I do not enjoy, so I've been given morphine. I really did not like how that made me feel. And then I was given, what was it? Oxycodone for my wisdom teeth removal. And I took one of those and I hated it. I don't understand how people, like, I guess I could see the draw for those highs, but I hate it so much. It is so uncomfortable. I do not enjoy feeling dizzy. I take 4 oxycodone a day and it barely touches the pain. Wow. I'm so sorry. One was enough to knock me on my ass. I never wanted to take it again. I have a prescription for ondansetron. Is that what it is? Ondansetron? For stomach issues? It's for nausea. Ah, got it. I was going to say that sounds familiar. It might be similar to what I've got upstairs for when I inevitably take those kinds of medications. Ondansetron? Is that what it is? Ondansetron? I've heard through the treatment center vines that oxycodone and oxycontin aren't that great for pain compared to the other ones. Yeah, it just made me super dizzy, and then I wanted to sleep. That's all. It's a generic Zofran. Okay, so yeah, that is what I've got upstairs then. It dissolves on the tongue. Yeah, exactly. They, instead of changing the antibiotic I was on, they just prescribed that, and they gave me enough to last me like 4 months if I was on that medication for that long. So I have a ton of it upstairs. It works though. It works like a charm for me. Phenergan. It's another anti-nausea. Got it. I'm pretty sure the bottle I have upstairs literally says generic Zofran. That's why I was like, oh yeah, that's it. My stitches are starting to get too tight. I need to fucking relax. Couldn't count all the medications that keep me functioning on my hands and toes. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm thankful that I just have to take a birth control and an anxiety med. It's just when they start adding other shit to me that I have problems. I feel like a lot of people probably are on anxiety meds at this point. Life is hard enough. They hand those out for Halloween. It's true. Disregard everything that I've ever said and just give me an anxiety medication. That's women's healthcare, basically. I told them that I was concerned that something is going on with like my brain function because I was making weird decisions that didn't make any sense and like was having like headaches and all of these things that like I feel like if my husband were to say that, they'd be like, we're gonna get you an MRI right now. And they said, no, it's probably just anxiety, and gave me anxiety medication. Fucking great. Anxiety meds, antidepressants, antipsychotics, opiates, NSAIDs. Yeah. If obviously you don't have to answer, but is it like a schizophrenia type thing, or is it something else? You really, I promise you don't have to answer. I'm not going to take it personally. Don't forget the Narcan to go with it. Oh, jeez. I think like regular people can buy Narcan just to keep on them, which I think is fascinating. Bipolar, schizo, or anything else like that. No bipolar, schizo, or anything. I see. We have schizophrenia that runs in my family. That's why I was asking. Did I fuck that stitch up somehow? I don't know. It's fine. We're just gonna ignore it. It's fine. Antipsychotic is used in combination with other meds to allow you to sleep. Got it. That makes sense. Medications have crazy side effects, so it's not surprising that they had to prescribe something for the side effects of a different prescription. It's so dumb. I understand that that's just how it works, but God. Seroquel and Ambien, I might sleep within the next 12 hours. Yeah, it's become best practice for most businesses and places to have Narcan stored in a drawer somewhere with staff trained on how to use it. Just advise someone OD on opiates and it's not harmful. Yeah, I've heard that you can't actually like OD on Narcan. There was a story around here recently where they found someone in the airport parking garage that they required 8 Narcans in order to be transported. And then of course they didn't survive, because what are you doing that you're taking that much that you need that many? 3? Yeah, okay. Making sure I'm in the right place because I'm having to freehand part of this. That's suicide for sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I am sure about that one. The other one only took 4 Narcan and ended up surviving, as far as I'm aware. Very interesting, the difference. I need to get... a bunch of this red out. Our, in the barnyard, we have, Tyler. Tyler is, an EMT. Well, I think he's a paramedic. Well, whichever is the quote-unquote lesser of the two. They're both important. Can you have permission to send me a message directly in Discord? You could do that. No problemo. But I remember he and I talking about Narcan and stuff. especially when that story came out. Most I saw in person was 3, but I don't know if the ambulance used more on the way. I imagine you saw a lot more having worked in a rehab center. Everyone smokes all their stuff right before enrolling in treatment. Yep. You gotta justify the cost of getting their stuff. Get your last final high before going. I had to get some fine gentlemen out of the restrooms to begin their entrance interviews. Oh. That I don't think would be pretty. Oh, you might not be able to send me a message. Hold on. I just realized that I think I have a setting set up so that you can't send a message. How do I set this up? I don't remember how to change this. How about this? We'll do this the other way around then. There we go. Fixed. Yeah, a friend request will fix it. I know that I'm very lucky when it comes to health, even though I feel like a lot of times I am falling apart. I've mentioned it on stream a couple times, but I have EDS. Luckily the, least aggressive form, so I'm basically just extra bendy. But I know that I am very blessed in not being any worse than that. You got an EDS too? I didn't know that. I've known Supa longer than anyone else on my channel, in my stream, etc. I did not know that. I could touch my fingernails to the back of my hands. I can't go that far. I used to be able to, but I remember when we were doing the test, the doctor was like, okay, lift your fingers, like pull your finger back as far as you can. And I started pulling it back, and then he said, okay, you can stop. And I was like, I can stop. And then I kept going, and he said, you can stop. It's like, okay, sorry. He says, this is how far it's supposed to go on a regular person. I was like, oh yeah, that's not normal at all. You showed your fiance Kill la Kill and she loved it. Kill la Kill. I have thoughts about Kill la Kill. I don't like Kill la Kill that much. I have to stretch for a bit, the skin will tear. Yeah, I told my doctor the only reason I can't bend it further is because my skin is so tight here. That was also, like, I guess one of the things that can help diagnose it is what they call velvety skin. I don't know what the fuck that means, but he asked me a question about my arm, like my elbow, I think, and he touched my skin. He said, oh my gosh, you have extremely soft skin. And he wrote it down. And then he kept going. I was like, okay. The daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Although that doesn't count the injections nor the medications, I was out of stock. Got it. I will look shortly. I want to get this row done real quick. I'm not allowed to have a brain anymore. Oh, jeez. I had a gay classmate touching me before because he thought my skin was so soft. I am thankful that I'm the kind of person that would, like, if somebody touched me, I slapped them. So people didn't touch me. Gosh, that would... Ugh. The thought of somebody just touching me because they want to makes me feel ucky. But yeah, interesting to know that. I heard EDS and thought erectile dysfunction supreme. Yeah, I really struggle to get it up, man. Nothing works. I've tried quite a few things. Yeah, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Basically what it does is it fucks up your, like the collagen in your body. It doesn't form correctly. So your joints are hypermobile. And then because it's attacking your collagen or affecting, it can have any number of different variations where it attacks your heart or your lungs, your blood cells. I mean, it could be anything. There's a lot of things that are connected to the syndrome. I'm just lucky that it's mostly just joints. Yeah, we got fucked up DNA. Fuck. That really hurt. That sneeze hurt. You might get stretchy veins that makes you faint when you stand up fast. That's what I got. That's my heart condition. I have POTS. So my blood pressure will sometimes just randomly drop. Commonly, it's because I stand up too quickly. So it causes all the blood to rush to your legs, basically. And then you pass out. What is going on here? The stitch is just weird. For me, if I get like scared or something like that, my heart rate just won't go back down. What else was there? Narcolepsy is a common problem. Reproductive issues is a common problem. My sister also has EDS because it's genetic, and she has something called a mast cell activation syndrome. So basically, her allergies rotate. She doesn't know what she's going to be allergic to at any moment. Sometimes it could be onions, sometimes it could be cucumbers, sometimes it could be any number of things that happen. We all know how to use an EpiPen just in case. It was what it comes down to. I'm getting fucking arthritis at 29. Yeah, my mom had rheumatoid arthritis at the age of like, she got it young, like 40, I think, which is young for arthritis. It's more common in girls. Yeah, I believe it. It might just be easier to notice in girls. It's really interesting because things like depression and anxiety and autism, those kinds of things also have a comorbidity with EDS. But so there's 13 variations of EDS. The hypermobile version is the most common. It's also the one that is the hardest to diagnose because they don't know what gene affects it yet. There is like vascular EDS, which affects the heart. Typically, kids with that don't live past like 20 or something like that. I mean, just about everything. I think mine's called osteoarthritis, where the joints are just worn out. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have the problem where my kneecaps, there's a specific word for it. I forget what it is. It's a tracking disorder. So the kneecaps, basically your kneecap is kind of shaped like rounded a little bit, and then the kneecap itself has like a little spike on it, and it's supposed to track inside like a little track on your knee, like on the bones. Mine doesn't track correctly, so it'll just pop out of place just because fuck me. So I can't lift over 50 pounds. Otherwise my knees will give out. And I can't do anything about that. Like there's like no amount of weight training is going to fix that because it's a ligament and bone issue. And I got that from my bio dad. And it was made worse because I was in a bicycle accident. So it's just like little things become much more major when you have something where the connective tissues don't work correctly. Another thing EDS affects is dental. It makes your teeth weaker and more fucked up. So when I had my wisdom teeth removed, the molars that were in front of them, the roots were tangled with with everything else. So I had to have 7 teeth removed at once. And that's just a thing that happens. It's great. It's just kind of, it's wild, the things that are affected. But I try not to let that like be who I am, because like it is really interesting, but I know that I have like the least harsh version. Most of my stuff can be handled by myself. You know, similar yet different problems. Kind of like connective tissue issues. 2 whites and then a black. My lunate is almost touching my ulna. What? I know that has to do with an elbow from all that jacking. I have nerve problems with my elbows. My if you push down too hard in my hands, in my elbows, my hands go numb like all the time. My spine is degenerating, both vertebrae and discs. My spine is too narrow for spinal cord and spinal fluid to travel as it should. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Smaller arm bone on the outside is touching the wrist bone at the base of the hand under the ring finger. Smaller bone on the outside is touching the wrist bone at the base of the hand under the ring finger. For me or for you? Because if that's the case, that was made worse by a fracture in my hand a long time ago. The estimated life of my spine is that someone belongs to someone at least 100 years older. Wow. That's crazy. Dang. I'm sorry you live with that. That's awful. Got that founding father spine. Last news was that my hunchback is permanent because of OLF. Is that the disorder? Yeah, got it. The ligaments are ossifying. I know that word, I promise. Promise I'm not stupid. I'm not Googling it right now. Oh, they're getting... Oh, okay. Okay. So, it's almost like the opposite of what we've got going on. Yeah. Where we're turning to basically jelly. Dang. I'm sorry. Same issues, but on opposite sides. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if there's somehow, like, tied, like, in a similar... Like, in some way. That'd be really interesting to figure out. Probably not something that we would find out in our lifetimes, but it'd be interesting to find out either way. God, I hate... Look at this. This looks like a fucking mess. Daddy Elon got me that bionic TikToker. Hell yeah, bro. Well, thankfully, her name is Jill. I'm very thankful for the amount of, you know, the health that I have. I just wish that I could pass on any amount of it to those who need it, because that's awful. One, two. But then I realized if I had any less, I'd probably be in a rough spot too. We don't need more people to be in a rough spot. We just need to do the research to figure out what's going on and how to fix it. Unfortunately, I'm too dumb to do that research. Okay, how many white? I'm gonna do 2 white stitches. I was really lucky when I switched doctors because my doctor retired. So the one that actually diagnosed me with EDS, he ended up retiring because he was really old. And I went to a new doctor, and I just picked somebody who was close to where I lived because I was like, I don't want to, you know, have to drive all the way out to the middle of town. So I literally just picked somebody based on where they were. I didn't read his bio or anything. And in our first meeting, I said, you know, I don't want to be like a problem or anything, but my previous doctor is the one who finally diagnosed me with these issues, and he was really helpful. And I really want to make sure that my worries are taken seriously because he was the first guy who ever did. And I explained that I had EDS, and my doctor was like, I actually specialize in patients with EDS. So you just happened to come across the right guy. So it was really cool. Just randomly coming across that. I got very lucky. You got me tested for narcolepsy too. Going to a doctor would be so sweet, but fuck that. Yeah, for real. I stopped going as often because the like organization, I guess, that handles the doctor, they charge you twice. Once for time with the doctor and once for time in the room. And I'm like, I'm not paying twice to go see the doctor. That's fucking ridiculous. And that's even with insurance. Sounds like getting my AC fixed at the dealership. God, it fucking feels like it. It feels like such a ripoff, dude. It's so frustrating. $180 to diagnose, then we repair costs. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it feels like. And like, what were to happen if the building for some reason isn't covered, but he is? Like, healthcare is so fucked. So dumb. So frustrating. Yeah, it was like $600 for just a checkup after insurance. I was like, what the fuck? I first saw then when my shitty boss at the time told me to code an app for sending cover sheets to insurance companies. Specialist lady working that shit told me all about how much of a scam it is. Yeah, for real. Ad, yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I have to run them. Twitch makes me. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I know when we were looking at when we switched jobs, we were looking at changing insurance companies with our job and everything like that. And We seriously considered going without insurance because being without insurance and a lot of times would be less money out of out of pocket each time you would go to the doctor. I looked over at my dog and his eyes are so wide, staring at me. I remember I was so pissed. I wanted to be looked at for possibly having narcolepsy because I would be at work, I would be typing, and in the middle of a sentence, I would fall asleep. Like, I would try so hard to not fall asleep, and I would still fall asleep. It was awful. So they told me to go do a sleep study, and then they charged me like $3,000 after insurance for this fucking sleep study. And then during the sleep study, like, everyone was like, the gal who did, like, the nurse for overnight, she was like, I don't personally agree with how we do some of these tests, but I will have to wake you up at different parts of the test and have you roll over and sleep on different parts to just kind of see, you know, what's going on. I was like, okay. So I sleep on my stomach and they made me sleep on my back. And of course I couldn't sleep because that's not how I sleep. And then in the morning when she was going over some of my results to see if they were going to keep me in the day, she was like, I personally think that we should keep you for the day and study, you know, do the rest of the study. But it's not up to me. It's up to the doctor. And the doctor came in and said, why are you still here? I was like, oh, I guess I'll fucking leave then. I was so pissed. Like, it came out, he was like, well, you don't have narcolepsy. It's just sleep apnea. Go to fucking leave, you know, it's whatever. And I was just so mad. I was like, how are you supposed to figure out what I have if you don't actually study my sleep? I was basically awake all night. And then you charged me $3,000 for it. Fuck, dude. I was so mad. I'm still mad. Some bullshit. Sleep studies are such a pain. eDoctors is selling $300 kits to let you strap yourself up and sleep in your own bed. I did a heart study like that. I should have done that. Like, I know that there's more and more people doing like at-home sleep studies, but for some reason they wanted to do it in their place. I don't know. I've been meaning to get to it, but I have a bad habit of draining my HSA for fun. How do you drain it for fun? I mostly use my HSA for my new glasses at the end of the year. Helps justify the $1 million sleep study wing. Yeah, I guess. Some bullshit. They have an entire building for the sleep study stuff. And when I told my doctor about like my experience and how upset I was about the whole situation, he was like, you know, you're not the first person who said that to me. I think I'm gonna have to stop recommending him because a lot of people are having similar experiences. But I'm not gonna resuggest you for a sleep study. I was like, oh, thanks, I guess. Wait. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. It's legal to take money out for any reason, but you have to pay back around half in taxes for non-medical things. So you're saying you're using it like a savings account. Money is paid from your tax return if you get one following tax season via the 1099 SA. Got it. That makes sense. I keep mine for medical things because I never know what's going to come up. Like a root canal. The other stream is too sus muffin for me. We're talking about medical conditions and sleep studies and stuff. New Diablo class has chains. Ah, I see. Yeah, that would be sus muffin. Yeah, I haven't really contributed much, almost all for my employer. Yeah, my employer added like $300 to mine, and I think I add like 25 or 50 each paycheck. Something like that. Throw it on debt or vacations from time to time. That makes sense. I hate sleep studies, dude. I hated the sleep study that I had. I haven't gotten referred to a new one. I think we'll do one more row and we'll call it good for tonight because I'm starting to get a little sleepy. Getting a little eepy. But we'll get through this row. I remember when I went and saw the sleep doctor, he was like, "Do you have any pets?" I was like, "Well, I have 2 cats and a dog." He's like, "What kind of dog is it?" I said, "Well, it's a chocolate lab." He's like, "Does he sleep in the bed with you?" Like, he was so aggressive. I have cringe aesthesia. Don't trigger me like that. Ooh woo. I'm eepy. I'm eepy weepy. I will make you cringe so fucking hard. I believe synesthesia is also connected to EDS. I will come to that cornfield and slap the shit out of you. Yo, bet. Then we could go to the zoo. Let you look at some fucking animals. Some actual animals. Two white and then 3 more red. That's not right. Yeah, I only did 1 white. That would be why it didn't work. Now, the sleep study doctor tried to pin my inability to stay awake during the day on the fact that my cats sleep in the bed with me. I'm like, well, what do you expect me to do? Lock them out of the room? I'm not a psychopath. I am fine. Some non-native British museum looking ass zoo. It's the best zoo in the world. Like, it is literally been rated the best zoo in the world on more than one occasion. I disagree about blaming it on my cats or on being a psychopath by locking your pet out when you're trying to sleep. I am a psychopath for letting them sleep on the bed? Hi, Davy. How are you? Welcome in. You were crafting? What were you making? Seconded. In general, okay. In general is fair. For those of you who have never been here before, I'm Erina Iris. I am a ferret that sells lemonade, and I am crocheting. I am currently making the sweater from Project Hail Mary that you can see in the bottom left of your screen. I'm working on the front panel currently. Ammon, you've never been here before? Wow, welcome in. A psychopathic crack weasel. No, that's just mean. I'm not gonna say you're necessarily wrong, but damn. Resuming a 3-month-old scarf. Ooh, fancy. Are you making like a, is it crochet, or I think you said that you did loom, right? Looks like it's coming along well. Yeah, so I have a picture of the back. Hold on. If it can, there we go. There's the back part of it that I already did. It's been blocked and it's currently hanging up. I really like how it came out. It doesn't translate well to pictures. It does not look as dotty, but I'm very proud of it. Very excited. This is coming on. This is everything I've done tonight, is just this. You saw it in the server. Moo keeps asking for updates, so I keep posting them. I always hope that I'm not posting too much, because I know that it's it's meant for everyone. Half yellow, half black. Luckily had just enough black yarn to finish. Yarn chicken is real, dude. I had to use both ends of the yarn though, because one strand was too thin. Oh. I hate it when that happens. I got a nah, that's what the server's for, that's fair. I got my sister gave me a bunch of yarn, and I was undoing, like I was frogging some work from one of the yarn, because it's like secondhand yarn. And it was so thin. I was just shocked how thin that yarn was. I don't generally enjoy working with thin yarn, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Okay, make sure I'm doing this correctly. White. Like super close, give or take. I had 75 inches left before I was completely out of black yarn. Oh man, super close. I've just been working on this sweater. I am planning on making 2 of these. I saw this sweater, if you've seen Project Hail Mary, this sweater is from Project Hail Mary. It's actually a pattern that's been around since 1957. However, it is a knitting pattern, not a crochet pattern. So I'm having to figure out how to crochet a knit pattern, which has actually been a lot easier than I expected, but it's been a lot of work because I chose to do much harder stitches than most people are. So that's my project I'm working on. I plan on eventually making 2, one for my husband and one for me. It's just gonna be a while. Did I ever see how much yarn you had in total? I think you sent me the picture, it was a while back. You had like a, did you have it on the bed or was it on a shelf? I can't remember. I literally today moved all of my yarn onto a shelf. I will now assert my dominance over the dentist. You gotta go brush your teeth. Okay. Making sure that I'm doing this correctly. You're going to bed? Okay, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Any other raiders who came in, if you need to run, take care of yourself. Always make sure to take care of yourself. I'm having a bowl of CTC. Clean truck certification. It was on the shelf, actually. You'll send an updated one? Hell yeah, bro. Oh. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay. Ooh, look at all that. I love that cover story one. The cover story is so pretty. I just don't know what I would use it for. Those Bernat extra thick yarns might be out of my use. That one's fun. It's the same size. Yeah, I think it is. You could use the extra thick ones. You could do finger knitting or arm knitting, I guess. I've seen that before. Make like a blankie. Not a big blankie, but a blankie. I don't know it yet, but I'll gladly learn it. It's not I don't think it's too difficult. I know how to finger knit. I think it's very similar to that. But it's been a long time since I looked at it, so I'm like, if I already have a yarn craft, do I really have to know the others? So I just don't learn them. I have a lot of yarn over there. I got some really pretty ones fairly recently. A lot of my yarn is next to me though, because I keep it over here when I'm working on a project. Well, I was going to stop, but since we were so kindly given a raid, I will do a couple more rows real quickie. Real quickie. I'm actually making a lot of progress, a lot more progress than I expected. What is that? I'm a ferret. I'm a magical ferret. Yeah. Davey, I don't think you'd seen that yet. I have a transformation now. I have a whole sequence. Fancy dancy. I spent forever making that. I was so hyped when I figured out how to do it. I had to change a lot of settings to make it work, but now it works. It broke for one stream and I was so upset. Mostly because it's also hiding some mistakes that my artist made in my my outfit change. I adore my artist, but oh man. Lose the glasses is so expensive. I thought I lowered the cost of losing the glasses. Losing the glasses is the same as it was. I lowered the cost of all of the transformations. I had to remember what I did. I did all of that when I debuted my second outfit. I swear I used to make it rain. Make it rain, like, making me get rid of my glasses all the time. Maybe I did up it. I don't remember. Oh, one more. One more white stitch. And then we go to black. Gosh, the back of this looks like hell. I'm glad we don't look at the inside of coats very often. Davey, did I ever show you my, I made a crocheted iris? I don't remember if I ever showed you that. It was a while ago, so I might have. Yeah, I didn't? Okay, let me grab it. Okay, sorry. I had to go grab it. I keep it on a shelf behind me so I can see it every time I come in here. I am very proud of her. She's got the hair in the little bows and the yellow dress and the ears. I worked really hard on this. I do have the back bow. I forgot I made the back bow. There's her back bow. She doesn't have boots. We're just gonna pretend that she prefers to be barefoot. But yeah, it's my crocheted iris. I'm so proud of her. She's like my favorite project I've ever made. And she's completely been like she's posable too, so if I wanted her to, she has wire on the inside. Her head is floppy though. Like really floppy. Like it's like a 90-degree angle. So I have to prop her up, but I'm very happy with how she came out. I want to make more dolls. I just need to figure out who to make dolls of and what I can do to improve. Practicing is going to improve, but you were surprised when you first saw Crochet Iris? Why? Because she's so gorgeous? I'm going to sit her on this tissue box for now. I was thinking about maybe making a second Crochet Iris with my second outfit on it. Dang, she's actually good at that? Damn, what the fuck? That's fair. I don't like, until I started like doing it on stream, I try not to like make a big deal about all of the crochet that I do and like how much I do. But it became a big deal when Shock went to one of the places he worked and everybody wanted something crocheted. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to continually do it. and 2 black. Probably be just as surprised if I heard you play an instrument. I've only ever heard talk, so you don't know. That's fair. To be fair, I would not be good playing an instrument right now. I haven't practiced in years, so it'd probably be pretty bad. I didn't sing in voice chat either, so I did do karaoke though, I guess. Nope, just Sarah. Yep. Okay, 3 red. God, the back of this looks like a fucking murder scene. Like, keeping track of all of these yarn strands is a lot when it's this messy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Still have a clip of her singing to the group while my mic was broken over a decade ago. It triggers your synesthesia. Oof. I won't tell her you said that. Yeah, there's black at the end of this. There's a single black stitch. And 3 white. Oh yeah, you were telling. I remember you've sent me this. You've sent me this link before. I remember. I remember. Yeah, it was pretty awkward. Okay, it's 5, it's not 3. I was looking at the wrong row. We're gamers, no time for love. You're engaged and I'm married, bro. We're not true gamers then? I mean, I won't take that personally because I know I'm not. I'm bad at video games. I still think it's funny. Does that make me a 5th wheel instead of a 3rd? It's just me here. Supa doesn't have his fiance here, so you're good. You're good. There's no 3rd wheels here. For what it's worth, most of the barnyard is either married or in a relationship. And we don't look down on anyone who doesn't have that. Because that's not fair. Washed up with a medical condition. Fair enough. No shock either, so we're just a bunch of unicycles right now. Hell yeah. Yeah, Courtney and Tyler are married. Hoop, when he's on, he is engaged. And Jeremy is not dating anyone currently. And Andrew is dating someone. So most of us are in a relationship. So no worries. Jeremy had that chick at his work. She's married to not him. Well, there was 2 chicks at his work. One of them is crazy and the other one is married. Crazy is mean. She has her own problems, and I don't think Jeremy can handle those problems. Which is fair. Meep. What's up, Nevaeh? You just need to take some shelter. You got another tornado warning going on? Don't watch me. Watch Ryan Hall. Heck. No? Oh, okay. The sus muffinry. Got it. I'm the backup. This is the say-so stream tonight. No. That's weird. Don't say that. I'm not the say-so one. I wasn't invited to V-Say. I'm too unhinged. I was in a relationship until August of last year. Oof. V-Say is dead. I know it is. Is tornadoes year-round or seasonal? It's seasonal. It starts around mid-March and lasts through September or October-ish. If it were year-round, that would suck. Imagine a tornado in the snow. God damn, that would suck so much. On your birthday, god damn. Your birthday is cursed, dude. You're not the backup. I wish I could split in 2 and watch every stream at once, but laws of physics make me make decisions I'd rather not make. It's okay. I don't take it personal. Just stop getting older. Easy. Grab the red. Gonna do 3s. Wait. Make sure I'm following the right line. We're gonna do 2 stitches of red. So the perfect birthday quote? No idea. Wait for a good year, then have it. Keep having that birthday every year. My birthday this year was good. Project Hail Mary came out on my birthday. We went and saw that on my birthday. It was pretty cool. I would have this birthday again every year. Turning 35 again this year. The running joke in Shock's family is that everybody is 25. Why would I want to celebrate the day on which all my problems started? That's a good one. I'm 21 in 8 years. I still think it's wild that you're younger than I am, Supa. It doesn't feel right. I don't know why I thought you were older than me. I just always thought you were older than me. I lied about my age to not be odd one out. What, with Ricky and them? They're all younger than us, though. Or do you mean with Berg? Was Berg older? I'm ancient. Dude, you're a year older than I am. What are you talking about? Don't say you're ancient. That'll make me sound ancient. Shock does that. He's like, I'm so old, or you're so old. I'm like, bro, you're older than I am. What are you talking about? I only mean physically, that's fair. What was Jesus like? Were you there when they found physics? I remember one time when I was in elementary school, I was practicing something for band, and I was really struggling with a piece. I think it was Shenandoah, you know, the American folk song. I was really struggling with it. My mom said, you should probably practice that again. That didn't sound very good. And I thought I was so fucking clever. In my mind, I was like, I bet you were there when it was written. And I was like, oh yeah, yeah. I was so good. I was just cringe. I was like 10. Did gravity exist before the apple? No. Everything floated away. All of this color work is so exhausting. It is a lot of mind work to make sure I do it correctly. Looks like they make the nose bigger on there. I prefer the nose on this one, so I'm gonna do this nose. Come on, give me this one. There we go. Okay, I think this is gonna be the round that we end on, because I am so tired, and I have to work tomorrow. Work is a loose term, of course. But this is a lot of progress to make in one day. I mean, look at that. That's a lot. This is probably 1/3-ish. Let's see. Oh yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10. So at 110-ish, we're at 10, 20, 30, 45. Is that hole a pocket? Yes. Yeah. That will be a pocket. I'm going to figure out how to make it a pocket. I don't know if it's going to be a crocheted thing or if I'm going to like sew one to make it a little bit more sturdy. I'm not sure on that part yet, but yes, this is a pocket. There will also be, you can't see it on here because I'm doing it very last. After I assemble everything, there will be ribbing on the bottom, so it'll come down a little bit further on all sides, and over here there will also be some, and then a zipper on the end of this as well. So, but I mean, it's like a third of the way through. I mean, that's a lot of progress all at once. And because work has its lockout period, I can work on this at work too. So I'm very excited for that. I actually have a tablet that I bought at my old job that has only access to the internet, basically, or to PDF readers. So I'm able to download PDFs and edit, so I'll be able to use that for the rest of this. My basic ass fucking, yeah, very plain, but it works. So yeah, so that's I think this is where I'm gonna end it. Let me see. I know that Moo is probably still streaming, right? Damn what? We'll go see Moo. Bringing out the 10 commandments right here. I know, that thing is a fucking brick. It was originally used in trucks, but they require, like, the way that company works, they update the equipment every couple of years before the warranty goes out, and that one, the warranty is out. So they sold it to people who work at the company for like $25. And since all I needed is 4 PDFs for crochet, $25, perfect. So I'll take it. Okay, we're gonna go see Moo. Here's my raid message. We're gonna give her shit for being sussy too. As far as plans for me, I plan on streaming again this week, either tomorrow or Wednesday. It kind of depends on what I need to get done tomorrow, like around the house. Oh, fuck, sorry. Otherwise, it'll be Wednesday. Thursday, I will for sure be streaming. Whether I believe it'll be Shock and I playing Heroes of Hammerwatch is the name of it. Yeah, Heroes of Hammerwatch. We're going to be playing that together. So that's the plan currently. So yeah, we'll go see Moo, and I'll see you later.